They're still there. They haven't even been touched. They're still...
Observation. Come in. Observation, come in. Well, now we know the worst.
We may not be through yet, General. No, there's still a chance. A forlorn hope, maybe, that our scientists can search out some weakness in these Martians.
Yes. Perhaps biological.
There we go.
That anemic blood.
Look, our battle now is for time.
There we are.
We've got to take our instruments and hide somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. Set up an emergency laboratory there.
I'm sure the Air Force stands ready to fly your equipment wherever you wish.
That's good enough for us. Bilderbeck, Dupre, you too, Sylvia. As soon as we get back to Los Angeles, we'll gather up all the things we need.
They're coming. They're coming.
Everybody out of here. Everybody out!
This is an official order of the 6th Army Command. Evacuate your homes at once. Take food and water and extra clothing with you. Evacuation centers in the hills and along the beaches.
Wait here in the truck for me.
Forrester, bring only the sonic microscopes.
Okay. Oh, which floor are they on?
The 10th, Forrester.
Hurry, Clayton.
Don't worry. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Look at those men. They're looters, robbers.
Boys, there's a truck. That's what we need. Stop the engine. Stop the engine.
Clayton!
We'll come back for him. Start it. Start it.
No.
No!
Come on, get out.
I told him to wait here. Couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. Sylvia! Bilderbeck! Dupre! Sylvia! Sylvia! Bilderbeck!
They went off and left you too, eh?
No. Something must have happened. They'll be back. Well, they were in a yellow truck. That was the truck.
Sir,
I'll give you $1,000.
Huh? For what?
Your place in that truck.
Listen, I said there'd be...
2,000.
Look, I don't want anything from you.
5,000. I'm rich. I've got it right here. My wife, servants, everybody. They all ran off and left me. But you can have any amount you...
No, I'm sorry. Money's no good now.
10,000, sir. 10,000. Sylvia! You pray! 50,000. Billyback! Sylvia! 100. Everything I've got. Everything.
Where can they be?
Sylvia!
Oh, ma'am, I'm looking for a girl. Tall, dark girl. She was driving a yellow truck and... Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but she's lost. She's probably very frightened. Lost. She said the last time she was lost, when she was so frightened. Maybe that's where she went. A church.
Oh. Yes, look at that. Blinkies. Gotta have the blinkies. Have to have the blinkies. I know that I am not doing as much animation as I usually do. But
Sylvia!
oh, god damn it. Ugh. 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 Disgusting. Oh yeah, Days Dies. Hell yeah, Days Dies is streaming. Gosh darn right.
Sylvia?
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say,
Sylvia?
Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress.
Sylvia?
Clayton.
In
Here,
Him will I
here.
trust. Surely He shall deliver
Let me
thee
through.
from the snare of the fowler.
Let me through, please.
and from
Dearest.
the noise of
Oh,
the
my dearest.
Darling.
shall cover thee with His
The mob. They took the truck, pushed us out in the street blocks from where you left us. I ran back, but you were gone.
shall be thy
It's all right now, Sylvia. It's all right.
We're together.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation.
Yeah.
There shall no evil befall thee.
Something's happening to that
Neither
machine.
shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Come on.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Look. There in the street, that body.
Well, that's one of them.
They're dying. They're dying everywhere.
We prayed for a miracle. And it's happened.
All over the world, in London, in Paris, in Rome, Rio de Janeiro, Melbourne, New York, and San Francisco, the terrible invasion began to collapse. The Martians had no resistance to the bacteria in our atmosphere, to which we have long since become immune. Once they had breathed our air, germs which no longer affect us began to kill them. The end came swiftly.
Love it.
After all that men could do had failed,
goddamn
the
syrup.
Martians were destroyed and mankind saved by the littlest thing which God, in his wisdom, had put upon this earth.
Where got this from?
In a moment, our stars will return.
I love syrup. It tastes so good. It is just so stiff.
Right. No other leading toothpaste, not one, gets teeth as clean, as white as Pepsodent. You see, Pepsodent contains the most effective tooth cleaning ingredient in the world, IMP, insoluble metaphosphate.
Wow!
That's what it's called. IMP is found only in the Pepsodent Irium formula because Pepsodent uses the entire world supply.
Whiter teeth, Pepsodent for me.
And oh yes, cleaner, whiter teeth naturally mean less chance of decay and a sweeter breath with a clean mouth taste for hours.
Whiter teeth are guaranteed. Brush 'em and you'll see.
Lever Brothers makes this promise, this unconditional money-back guarantee. Change to Pepsodent and you'll see your teeth become whiter.
Brush 'em and you'll see.
Now, here's Mr. Cummings with our stars.
And here they are, Dana Andrews and Pat Crowley. Dana, how do you feel about planetary invasion?
Well, Irving, if I have a choice, I'd rather we invaded them.
Then you'll want to see George Pal's new Technicolor picture for Paramount, Conquest of Space. Because whereas War of the Worlds is just science fiction, Conquest of Space is science fact. The entire action takes place on the planet Mars and the Wheel, a man-made station some 1,100 miles above the Earth.
Mars? It's a long way to Mars, even with a space station in between.
Yes, Pat, the men who lead a fantastic existence on the Wheel are building a spaceship for flight to the moon, but later they receive orders to proceed directly to Mars.
And they make it, of course.
Yes, but it's a dangerous mission. And there's an exciting and suspenseful climax. And I think it's interesting that all the players are young unknowns who are getting their very first chance.
And I hope they'll all be as big a hit as Pat. I understand there's a good chance your name may appear in the Academy Award nomination this week, Pat, for the Best Supporting Actress in your first big role in Forever Female.
Oh, well, now that'd be too good to be true. But I'm sure Paramount's The Country Girl will be nominated. But I just don't see how anyone could choose between the performances of Bing Crosby and William Holden. And, of course, Grace Kelly's a cinch.
Well, there's no doubt at all about you and Grace Kelly being Lux girls, is there?
Oh, no, Irving. If getting an Oscar were as easy as having a Lux complexion, I'd be a cinch, too. I'll always use Lux for my complexion. It's just wonderful.
And now, how about next week's play, Irving?
Well, next week, it's an entirely different type of adventure, Dana. One of our 20 greats.
Nice.
A story of the search for gold by a trio of fascinating characters. And
Nice.
it's filled with suspense right up to the unexpected climax. It's Warner Brothers, The Treasure of Sierra Madre. And as our stars will be Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan.
Oh, I'll have to listen to that, Irving. Good night.
Good night.
You are both great.
Over here, under that animation folder. That animation folder
You women
is
certainly have a
done.
right to complain about all the time you
Slowly
have to
but
spend
surely,
doing
all of them
dishes.
are getting
Well,
done.
it takes
God
about
damn it.
5.5 hours a week just to do the dishes for a family of 4.
Hope everybody's
And
doing
considering
a-okay
that doing
today.
dishes is only one of
Hope
the chores
everybody
you have to
is
do every
enjoying
day.
Well, it certainly
themselves.
proves the truth of the saying, women's work is never done.
But at least it's done easier with Lux Liquid Detergent. Yes, with Lux Liquid, you can get those dishes
That people
out of the
can
way
actually
really
see me.
fast and easy.
Hopefully.
Made especially for
I can only
dishwashing, Lux
hope.
Liquid floats grease off, gets plates and
I can
glasses
only
sparkling
hope.
clean.
And you can skip the drying, too. Just rinse and let them drain dry.
Just a teaspoonful does a dishpan full. One can outlasts several boxes of the leading laundry powder.
And when you use Lux Liquid, your hands stay nice.
Yes, ma'am. Lux Liquid's almost as mild as Lux toilet soap.
Ken, tell them about the way it's packed.
Well, Lux Liquid is packed right in a can that won't break with a dripless spout that prevents spilling over the sides.
Know how much I like Lux Liquid, ladies? I like it as much
the
for
stream is
dishes
going just
as
fine.
I like Lux
I just
Flakes
wanted to
for
make sure the
nylons.
stream
Lux
was going
Liquid,
just
like all
fine.
Lever Brothers products, is unconditionally guaranteed. Your money back if you don't agree. It's every bit as good as we say it is. Buy a
Not
can of
working.
Lux Liquid next time you mark it. It's the next best thing to a dishwashing machine.
Lever Brothers Company, makers of Lux Toilet Soap
keep
and
hitting
Lux Liquid Detergent, invite you to be with us again
Yeah.
next Tuesday evening when the Lux Radio Theater presents The Treasure of Sierra Madre, starring Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan. This is Irving Cummings saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Ladies and gentlemen, Radio Free Europe is our way of telling people in the enslaved countries about American life and its freedom. Radio Free Europe is a citizen-sponsored organization, and it urgently needs your support. You can play a personal role in the crusade for freedom by mailing your contribution to Crusade for Freedom in care of your local postmaster. Dana Andrews may soon be seen in the Universal International Technicolor production, Smoke Signal. Heard in our cast tonight were Les Tremaine as General Mann, Herb Butterfield as Dr. Bilderbeck, Bill Boucher as the sheriff, Paul Freese as the narrator, Harley Bear as fiddler, Ken Peters as the reporter, and Howard McNear, William Conrad, George Neese, Robert Bailey, Herb Ellis, Irene Tedrow, Don Diamond, Jack Crucian, Frank Gersel, George Baxter, Truda Mason, and Eddie Marr. Our radio play was adapted by Leonard St. Clair, and our music was composed and directed by Rudy Schrager. More and more Lux laundries are opening across the country. These carefully selected professional laundries use the same Lux Flakes you use at home. Gentle Lux Flakes plus professional methods means the cleanest clothes ever. And since Lux Flakes are so much easier on all fabrics, your clothes will last longer as well as look better. Let a Lux laundry be your family laundry. Look for that Lux sign. And join us next Tuesday night to hear Treasure of the Sierra Madre with Edmund O'Brien and Walter Brennan.
Let's visit with Fibber McGee and Molly tonight on the NBC Radio Network.
If you guys are saying anything, I don't know it. So
you will hear my story in a moment on 2,000 plus. Listen.
Adventures in the world of tomorrow. Dramatic stories of science fiction from the years beyond 2000 AD. Today, the story of a horrible nightmare that wouldn't stop even when the dreamer woke up. A story called The Green Thing. the year 2000 plus 175. It is late evening, and all is peaceful and quiet in Dr. Harvey Glendon's sanitarium. Outside, on a vast estate that stretches away from the main building, there are only the soft country noises.
And then I draw the
wind
chin.
sighing in the trees.
I draw the
shrill chirpings of innumerable crickets. In the
draw the
well-furnished
chin.
rooms,
Moving
the
up
patients
and down.
stretched out on
Up
comfortable mattresses,
and down.
clean white sheets. The country breezes straying over their forms. In
But I
room
do hope
32B,
everybody's having a great
Mrs.
day.
Summers sleeps
Even if you don't, even if it's
pillow.
quiet in here and it's just chilling out time,
and he
it's
dreams.
okay. I'm glad that you're here and hanging out with me, making my day brighter. The squint.
So, in the light of the growing psychological
Yes.
problems facing
The
our nation, the
squint.
government has sent me to you, Dr.
It's
Glendon,
very fun.
to enlist your aid. Since you're the country's outstanding psychiatrist.
Well, I'm honored indeed, Mr. Carl. But I don't know that there's much I can tell you about the advancement of psychiatric research that isn't being published in the medical journals.
Well, Dr. Glendon, isn't there anything you're working on now, something definite?
I-E-O-U.
I know you're a cautious scholar, but...
Look, Mr. Carling, it isn't possible to announce sweeping new generalizations in our kind of science. Our work is painstaking, complex, highly subjective. You take the case of one of the patients here in the sanitarium. Oh, Betty, will you bring our records of Mr. Summers?
Oh, yes, Dr. Glendon, just one moment.
Summers is about 40, 41. He was admitted 5 months ago, suffering from a melancholia.
Here are the records, Doctor.
Oh, thanks, Betty. Now, as you can see from these notations, he's been feeling much better the past few weeks.
Yes, I see.
Until last night, when he suddenly woke up screaming in his bed. He was being attacked, he shouted, by some sort of green devil. We had the hardest job getting him under control. Now, in the past, Summers had spoken quite often of a green hat that he lost as a child. His father, he remembered, had punished him severely for losing it. In later life...
Dr. Glendon, this is all very interesting, but you can hardly call this dream analysis anything new.
Yes, it has been known for centuries.
Well, then I don't understand...
Mr. Carling, I know why you came to see me. Apparently, I haven't been able to keep my achievement as secret as I'd hoped.
That's right, sir. We've heard rumors.
All right, Mr. Carling. I've said that Mr. Summers' dream is very unusual. Now, would you like to see it?
You mean see his dream?
Exactly. I'm going to show you a motion picture of Mr. Summers' dream. Photographed from the subconscious mind, exactly as he dreamed it. I attach special nerve electrodes, and these electrodes pick up the current impulses of the brain. Then these impulses are transmuted back into pictures on the film of the machine. Really very similar to the method of wireless photography.
Here's Mr. Summers' dream reel, Doctor.
Oh, fine. Thanks, Betty. The projector tube is ready, so I just place the dream reel in it. And there. Hold on to your hat, Mr. Carling. You're going to see an actual dream.
Yes, very well, Mr. Klauber. 3 slices of lemon drops will do. He thinks I don't see him putting the pennies in his pocket when he knows they belong to me.
3 slices of lemon drops it is, little boy.
I'm not a little boy, Klauber, and you know it. I'm all grown up, and I don't come to your store anymore. I don't even live here anymore, and you steal pennies.
All right. Get out now, little boy. Take your lemon drops and get out. Get out.
Music. I didn't know Klauber had music in his store. I don't like his music. I'll slam his door. I'll go out in the street. Now there won't be any more penny-stealing music. Oh, what's that? It won't go away. It won't go away.
Summers, I am calling you.
What's that? It's not Klauber. It's green. It's a monster with great pink eyes on long stalks. It's standing in front of me. It has claws.
You're not the little boy anymore, Summers.
Oh, no, don't touch me with your claws.
Come with me now, Summers. You
Betty got to him at that moment, and the dream machine shut off.
Phew, some dream. What effect will the discovery of this dream machine have on psychiatric research, Dr. Glendon?
Well, I've only just perfected it about 4 or 5 months ago. We've got perhaps 40 or 50 photographed dreams in our files.
40 or 50?
Yeah. However, as far as developing new techniques and treatment, maybe years before I can get them analyzed and correlated so that overall theories can be drawn from them.
As long as that.
So now you understand.
It's a
Mr.
pensive
Crowley, why
look.
It's a little difficult for me
It's
to
a-
answer your questions.
That dream was fascinating. I've never seen anything like it. Doctor, I know I'm presuming on your time, but I'd like to see just one more. I'll have to report on these at the government bureau.
Well,
New
only
cell.
one more, though. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy.
What about this one here? The purple tag. What's that for?
I haven't seen that one myself yet. Purple tag means it's from the violent ward. Mr. Rolfe. Sick man. Well, we'll try it. All set?
Three white mice. How'd you do, Mrs. Kemp? For I'm climbing a wall, and there's only 2 of us. Now 1. Me, I'm all alone. Don't take that balloon.
Don't make much sense of that. Gibberish, I'm afraid. Rolfe's a difficult case. Homicidal tendencies. Comes from a good family. Was a very successful businessman.
Name. Can you do anything for him?
Oh, I think so. There are times when he can be reached, lucid moments, and some of his dreams provide clues. Here, see?
Now 74. That'll show him. 74. You're not frightening me. I don't believe you. You can't scare me. Oh, no. Don't touch me. Your claws. Your green claws. Oh, your green claws.
Doctor, look. On the screen. Look, there it is again. That green thing. No. It can't be. It's impossible. 2 people can't possibly have the same dream.
I don't understand it, Betty. I can't understand it. I've been through all the records of both of them, Summers and Rolfe. There's nothing in that background that would cause them to have the same dream. Are you sure they haven't been together at some time?
I'm positive, Doctor, they haven't even met. Mr. Rolfe came here only a month ago, and he was placed in the violent ward immediately. He's never been out of it.
It's possible for people to have similar dreams, yes, but never to dream of the same unusual, horrible, specific subject as that green thing. Every detail was the same. The pink eyes, the claws. Makes me shudder myself. Betty, I want our dream reels, all those I haven't seen.
Oh, now, you're not going to view them all. It would take you...
I don't care how long it takes. I want to see them all. I've got a funny feeling inside. And I won't be at ease until I know, until I'm sure.
Sure of what, Dr. Glendon?
Sure that none of the other patients have had that dream. That same horrible dream of that green thing.
Hey, Miss.
Dream 9.
How are you?
Shall I put the sound on?
How's everything been? How's every little thing?
Dream 10, Miss Farnham.
Well, it was treating me well. I just need... It's a bit different from the S7 tablet, that's for darn sure.
Keep going.
It's a bit different, so I've got to figure it all out. I've never had genuine pin tilt, so I've got to figure it all out. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. That's good. That's good that you're doing better than yesterday. That's good. I'm glad to hear from you.
Dream 42, Mr. Bradley.
So I got this so far.
That's it again. The green thing.
Yeah, blinkies.
4 of them, Carly. 4 dreams of that monstrous green thing.
Each one from a different patient?
I'll probably make it way faster,
Darling, there's something there. Something to make even a psychiatrist.
and then make a open close. Num 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 num. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. I do appreciate
The
it.
patients weren't having a dream.
And then, oh, and then
They
it
had
would
nothing
be
in common
right
but the
here.
fact that they're in this sanitarium. Why,
With the
even the
O,
nature of
it
their
would
illnesses
be
are different.
right here.
Doctor, aren't you getting a little mixed up yourself? Huh? You saw
Thank you
those
so
three.
much. I do appreciate it,
Betty
Mass.
saw them.
You're so sweet to me.
Oh, it's incredible.
You are
Listen,
too
to
sweet
have
to
a
me.
dream means that you create that dream. You and nobody else.
You mean you think the patients didn't create
But
those
yes,
dreams?
I've just got to learn my new tablet, and I've got too many projects on here to do. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do them. I just got to practice. I have to practice with my new tablet because there's pin tilt and other things like that, and also weird pin pressure and stuff. You got to figure it
What
out.
we've got to do is to find out where it's coming from.
Yeah.
The patients must be protected.
Well, you don't have to try when you're already
Whether
so
this
sweet.
telepathy is coming from inside or outside the sanitarium. And we've got to track it down.
When it comes so naturally to being sweet.
Whoever's trying this terror by mental telepathy isn't going to get away with it. I'm not going to stand by while a lifetime's work is destroyed by a campaign of terror against my patients. I'm going to institute protective measures at once.
Hey, we're friends, hooray! I love being friends.
Anything yet, Doctor? Oh, I still have
Giving
the
him the
darkest
hugs.
scene beamed on the area
Giving
directly
him
out
the
of main
hugs.
building.
He needs
Didn't
it.
expect to find anything so close, but
My rabbit has been enjoying the boxes
whoever
though.
it is on the grounds. Can't be sure of anything.
So that's good.
convinced the staff is loyal,
He has been
and I
nibble
have a hunch
nobbling
that
on
whoever
those
is transmitting these
on
thought
those
waves will wanna be
boxes.
close enough to judge the result.
I gave him a little bit of cardboard because I'm not keeping those big ass boxes in here, but also yeah. Other than that, my friend had no idea what I was talking about with the burnt HDMI, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
All right, I'll give it wider focus. I'm going into the ground.
It's the he likes to nibble on all cardboard, so it's the little boxes that come in where all the little all the doodads, all the cords come in. So I gave him that box. He likes to nibble on it. He seems to be enjoying it quite a bit.
Too bad. Well, I'll switch the machine to the north fringe.
There's another figure.
Yes.
It isn't. They seem
A-E-I-O-U.
to be well guarded. Another member of the patrol corps. Well,
And
let's hope the
then
patients will be able to. Here's Betty.
then I have to make that ear flick, which I did pretty good with the ear flick over here. Did pretty good with the ear flick over here.
The green thing, the green thing.
Wow. Yeah.
64, all accounted for, Doctor. The 4 that are missing would make 68. That's how many patients we have.
So yes,
nurses, 8 besides
very
Betty.
cute,
They're all
very
here.
cute.
The patrol corps have checked the rest of the staff.
So
no one has left
cute.
the grounds except the 4 patients.
It's so cute.
Unless somebody got in and carried them off.
Just get over
No
here.
jetmobiles and no jet ships have been in the vicinity between the time the patients were
I
last reported
knew.
and now. The patrol corps will vouch for that.
There's the village.
Linfield? Oh, it's the only village for 100
mention
miles.
so.
But it's a backwoods country village, a quaint place, never kept up the time. No, I doubt that they have any jetmobiles in Linfield, much less jet ships. You can't
Yeah,
arrange for transportation,
Eldridge Heart.
can't you?
Oh, so an Eldridge,
Why didn't I
like,
think of that before?
okay.
The center of the village, the gossip spot. If the patients entered
Okay.
town at all, news of them would spread to the end.
You got
You
it.
Take charge here. Carling and I are going to Linfield.
How long will you be gone, Doctor?
Until
I,
we find them.
is there,
No longer alive.
like, is there something, just an Eldridge Heart? Alright. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help you none, Doctor. I ain't seen no
Oh.
strangers. Spoke to
That's
no
also,
strangers. You heard of no strangers.
Well, how about
that's also a,
Ain't put in any
I
calls
think,
for jetmobile service nigh on to
let's see.
2 months. Not
Yeah, that's a book. 4.7 out of 5. Hey, not bad. Yeah, 4.7 out of 5. Ooh. A 20-minute sketch of the two ladies on the cover? Yeah. Totally.
Just ran a wild goose chase, Doctor. Yeah, so it seems. Well, thanks anyhow, Mr. Barker. You've been very helpful.
Horse, he says. The blasted idiot believes in horse.
Keep big old lips.
Everyone knows there's ghosts everywhere. Idiot, there's no such thing as ghosts. There are ghosts. There are ghosts in every village and town. Quiet down, you boys. You'll
Big
be
old
getting right
lips.
into bad reputation.
I get the big
Hey,
lips.
there's the doctor. Dr. Glendon talking to Mr. Barker. I put it up to him now, okay? What'd you say, Doc? There's no such thing as haunts, ghosts, are there now? Hey, you tell my ignorant friend.
I wasn't listening very carefully. But if it's ghosts you're talking about, well, there's never been any scientific evidence that they exist.
Haunts don't exist. That's what you're trying to say, ain't it, Doc?
That's right. Oh, come on, Carling. Let's get out of here.
Hey, ain't no ghost. This Doc's an educated man. He knows. Yeah. Then suppose you tell me what that green thing
And then it
was
goes
floating
all the
around
way
down
over
in the
here.
caves. And we ain't the only one who's seen it. Right, boys?
A green thing? Where? What are these caves?
Right down the river. Why, Doc? You ain't going there.
So I can do an Eldritch Heart next time when I start streaming. I will do an Eldritch Heart just for you, buddy boy.
There's a haunt. Why,
An
there ain't
Eldritch
a man
version
in
of
this
a
whole
heart.
village go with you tonight.
So, like a Eldritch horror kind of thing. Pretty spooky. Pretty Halloweeny.
That's holding us.
I love it. Spooktacular. Which I haven't done anything for Halloween. I'll do something for Halloween. I have an idea for Halloween. I think I'm gonna either put my main characters in Halloween costumes.
They just don't want to be taken.
That'll be fun. Or I can put a female version of me in a cute little outfit. That would be cute too. That'd be quite cute.
What's that? Carling, where are you? Carling, are you all right?
Coming for me. That green thing.
I could also put male version of me in a cute outfit.
No,
It
there's
does
nothing
not
there.
matter.
You're on the floor of the cave, but there's no one near you. Nothing.
It's all good to me. I don't care. Yeah. Yes. I could put male version of me in cute outfit. How would I? I would be too cute, mess. Yeah.
Feel dizzy. Tired.
Yes.
I'm falling asleep. Oh,
I would, Mass, it would be too cute. You see, that's the problem. Is that I would be too adorable. Too adorable.
you must come with me. No, I won't. I'll fight you.
I won't come with you.
Come with me, Dr. Glendon. I
And
control you
then,
now.
I'll do that.
It's just a dream. I know it's a dream.
And then put, I can put 3.
I'm going to wake up. I did it. I'm awake. I conquered the green thing.
Did you conquer me, Dr. Glendon?
I can't be. Standing over me. The pink eyes and long stalks. Her claws. The green thing.
Hey, Big Rabbit. What are you doing, Big Rabbit?
Right in here, Dr. Glendon. Into this rock chamber. And you, Mr. Carling, don't worry. You won't fall.
My patients. Over there in the corner. Ralph, Bradley, Summers, Gordon. Now, what have you done to them? Summers, are you all right?
Yes.
Bradley.
And I need a closed
Bradley, this
mouth
is Dr.
version.
Glenn, your doctor.
Need a closed mouth version. So we'll go with through here.
With them. They just don't understand you
And we'll
anymore.
make animation
They are
5.
attuned only to Venusian thought wave.
Venusians? You're from the planet Venus?
That is right. For a long time, we have been observing your Earth, your resources, and your remarkable technology. But we did not know how to conquer you, for we of Venus have no strength or physical dexterity, only mental power.
You shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna beat that
So
horrible
yes,
body of
I
yours to a
have some
pulpy great
ideas of what I could do.
You hit only air, didn't you? I'm growing tired of this game. Stop.
But thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. You are so sweet. So kind. So kind to me.
Do not be foolish again, and I will return them.
What would I ever do without a friend like you?
My patience, same way, didn't you? Are those dreams
A little more complicated than what you Earthlings call hypnosis, but it is mind control. I have come to Earth to prove to my planet that this is the way to conquer your Earth. We will control the minds of its inhabitants and thereby control their strength, their physical dexterity. I began on your patients first because their minds are more easily controlled.
What do you want of them?
Their bodies. They can perform physical acts that I cannot. With their bodies, we Venusians can continue our investigation of your planet at close range. And we can also study the structure of the Earthling when I bring them back with me.
Bring them back? To Venus?
Do not worry, my dear doctor. I shall not separate them from you. I will also take you and your companion with me to Venus as rare prizes. Earthling, bind these two men.
No. No, don't do it. I'm your friend, your doctor. No, let me go. Let me go. You shot him. You shot the monster.
Forgot about me. Maybe you didn't know the Earthlings had weapons too, like ray guns.
Well, why doesn't he fall? He's still standing.
Did you really think you could hurt
I got
me
it.
with
I
that?
got it. Yeah, hell yeah. I got it. I figured it out. I got the ray guns.
Drop your weapon.
Chris ray guns.
Bind them, men.
I'll shoot them. I'll kill you, slave.
You cannot. But if you could, I would not care. There are millions more to choose from. You can kill yourselves, too. You are replaceable. Except to yourselves. You are trapped. Your only escape is death.
Walls, they're crumbling. The explosion of your ray gun, Carling, it loosened the rocks. It's a cave-in. We'll be buried alive. The corridor, quick. To the corridor. Grab the patients before the green thing controls us again. Make them follow us. It's our only chance.
There. There's the mouth of the cave. Hurry, Doctor.
It's blocked. The rocks have fallen here, too.
There's one big one just at the mouth.
You move that one, I think we can make it. All right, help me, Doctor. I'll get the patients, too. All right, come on. And here. Pull. Pull. That's right. It's moving. All right, come on. Now we can squeeze through now. You go first, Doctor. Pull the patients after you. All right. All right, I'm out. Now, Rolf, come on. That's it. All right, Bradley, you next. Come on. That. All right, you, Summers. Hurry, Doctor. Quick, now, come on. All right, Gardner, quick. You, all right. It's all right there. All right, now you, Carlin. I can make it.
Help.
Good.
Help me. Earthlings. I cannot escape.
He can't squeeze through. He has no physical strength.
Earthlings. Earthlings. Come to me.
Patience. They're going to him. He still has power over them. Come on, Carlin, quick. Before they release him, help me shove this rock over the opening. Come on, quick.
No.
There it goes. Thank goodness. Hey, what's that? Look out, step back! It collapsed. The entire cave fell in. We were just in time. Yes, Carling. In time to save Earth from the horror of green things.
Next week, an incredible story about a man of science who dares tamper with the secret of human life. Be sure to listen
Oh,
to
wow.
That which
It
lives
looks
in a
good.
Head of Steel.
Hell yeah.
2000 Plus is produced by Dreyer and Wilson Productions Incorporated. In today's cast, Lon Clark played Glendon, Joseph Julian was Carling, Hester Sondergaard was Miss Connors, Gilbert Mack was Rolf, John Griggs was Summers, and Henry Norrell was the Green Thing. The script was written by Edgar Marvin. The music was composed by Elliot Jacoby. The orchestra conducted by Emerson Buckley. Sound, Walt Shaver and Adrian Penner. Engineer, Bob Albrecht. This is Ken Miles.
Oh. I gotta say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I really do. It makes me happy. It makes me happy that it's coming together. It's coming together so good.
Mutual Broadcasting System presents The Mysterious Traveler.
And now, since I got the AEIOU, I can just add and close mouth. I can do this.
Lawson Zerbe and Cameron Prudhomme in an original radio drama titled 0 Hour.
4.
This is the Mysterious Traveler, inviting you to join me on another journey into the realm of the strange and the terrifying. I hope you will enjoy the trip, that it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back, get a good grip on your nerves, and be comfortable, if you can, as you hear the story I call 0 Hour. Our story tonight begins in the large, luxurious office of Dr. William Jackson, the noted psychiatrist. Dr. Jackson, a tall, intelligent-looking man in his late 50s, is seated in a chair beside a fireplace reading a patient's case history. As he reads, the door to his office is quietly opened, and Keith Roberts, a slender, nervous man of 35, peers into the room.
Pardon me, Doctor.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Roberts. Come in.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Doctor, I just couldn't
Oh.
stay in my room. I must talk to you. I simply must.
Well, now, won't tomorrow do?
No. It'll be too late then. It's got to be tonight.
I see. Well, here, take this chair by the fireplace.
Thank you. Doctor, I know you're my final hope. That if you don't find me sane, they'll put me away. This is my last chance. I must make you see that my story is true.
Are you sure it can't wait till tomorrow?
No. Every minute. Even
Gotta
now, time is
say,
running out.
Sound as though an overwhelming disaster was
not
about to
too
happen.
bad.
Yes, Doctor, that's just it. A disaster such as the world has never known is about to happen. It will affect every human being.
Now I need to figure out what I want to do with the ear flip.
From the beginning?
Because